Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Matt from Pinnacle Chiropractic, your local pediatric, prenatal, and family chiropractic office here in the Sarasota, Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch, Florida area. Today's video, we're going to talk all about colic. So, for parents, the sound of their crying baby can be a heart-wrenching experience, but especially when those cries turn into prolonged episodes of constant crying and their baby being clearly uncomfortable. It can often leave even the most seasoned parents that have multiple children or have had multiple children and infants feeling helpless and overwhelmed. This is really the reality of colic is that it affects about 1 in 5 infants, and it doesn't just take a toll on baby, but it can take a toll on the entire family as well. And it doesn't help relieve any stress or tension for the parents when they're going off to the pediatrician and the pediatrician doesn't have any answers or doesn't have any explanation for what might be causing it. A lot of the times, what parents are hearing is that the pediatrician is telling them, don't worry about it, they'll eventually grow out of colic. So, in this video, we're really going to talk all about colic, what is the cause of it, and then most importantly, what can you do to help your little one find some relief for not only them, but also yourself as well as a mom or as a parent. So this video is for you moms or parents out there that if you deep down know there's something more going on with your child. Maybe it's a little bit more than just a little reflux, or maybe it's more than just some babies cry a lot. Some explanations like that you might have been given by friends or family members or your pediatrician. But this is for those parents that really want to find out what is really going on and what is the root cause of these issues. And so, any parents that need to hear this message, please tag them in this video so that they can hear it. So, we see this a lot in our office. A lot of babies that come into our office have colic or reflux or gut digestive system issues. They're very uncomfortable. And what we often find, and we'll talk about this in a second, is the root cause is really neurological dysfunction or nervous system dysfunction. And so it's when that nervous system in that infant or baby gets stuck into this stress mode. And what we often find is that with our care, we can often see big changes in releasing that neurospinal tension, calming the stress response of that infant's body, and allowing the body to work the way it was designed to work. So we have countless cases that we've seen colicky babies come in, and then within a month or two of care, their parents are reporting back that everybody around them can't help but notice how much happier the baby is and how much more comfortable baby is. So we see a lot of success in infants with colicky babies. So let's really dive into the science and make it kind of as quick as possible. So if your mom or dad gut is going off and you're not accepting the answer that your child's just going to grow out of this, your infant's just going to grow out of colic, but instead there might be a warning sign that something else is going on deeper with their nervous system, their gut, or their overall development. This is the perfect video for you parents that might be wondering that or might be thinking there's more to it. So a lot of parents think that their baby's colic is maybe tied to food intolerances or diet. So things like dairy or grains, which we can see sometimes cause inflammation in that gut digestive system, making an infant uncomfortable. But what we often see, the most common trigger that we see over and over again in our office is things like birth interventions, like forceps or vacuum extractions or C-sections, or very difficult delivery in that labor delivery process, often damage the vagus nerve, which when there's damage or inflammation to that vagus nerve, it stresses out the entire body, the entire nervous system. And this leads to something that we call subluxation, which it basically is when the nervous system gets stuck in a constant state of fight or flight, protection, or stress mode. And when that nervous system gets stuck into that sympathetic mode or that stress mode, and it stays there, it can significantly restrict the function of the gut and the motility of the gut as well. And it leaves the infant full of tension, which stiffness and unease, which we see in a lot of the babies that we take care of that are colicky. The parents will report they're arching their back a lot, especially for diaper changes or maybe the car seat. They're always uncomfortable in certain positions and arching that back like there's all this tension within their body, because there is. So the good thing to know is that as a PX trained doctor and pediatric chiropractors, we can find the root cause and measure and locate the stress and subluxation with incredible piece of technology that we have in our office. It's called the Insight Scan. So the scan that we do really measures inflammation along the spine. Oftentimes, with the colic and reflux type of symptoms, we see that upper neck. Once again, birth intervention can affect that upper neck. That's where that vagus nerve really originates. So, oftentimes, you'll see that upper neck being inflamed, and that's where we come in as pediatric chiropractors. Is we unwind that neurospinal tension, which then decreases the stress response of the body and allows that vagus nerve to function properly. It allows the nervous system to function properly, which then results in a much calmer baby, a happier baby, and a lot less uncomfortable baby, which we see time and time again in our office. We have a super high success rate with colicky infants. So if you're a parent out there and you've been searching for answers and you feel like this video is really speaking to you, we really invite you to reach out to us. Give us a call, 941-822-8828. We'll explain the process to get started in our office. Or maybe you want to find out more information about our office. We invite you to visit our website, pinnaclebradenton.com. You can read some different articles on colic or reflux or articles specific to infants. You can also follow us on YouTube. We're constantly posting out educational videos like this one. Follow us on our social media pages, Facebook and Instagram, so you can learn more about exactly what we do. But we help many infants with colic, with reflux, and things like that. And we have a tremendous success rate with those type of cases in our office because we're looking for the root cause and we're finding the root cause, and then we can do something about it with our specific care. And the cool thing about our care, there's no popping, twisting, or cracking. It's nothing like traditional chiropractic care for adults. It's very gentle. It's very low force. A lot of the times we're just using very gentle pressure that almost looks like an infant massage to help these children, these infants out. So it's very gentle. It's very low force. It's non-invasive. It's all natural. And it's an alternative solution to going to the pediatrician and them just telling you they're going to grow out of it or just wait till they grow out of it, which we obviously know that isn't the case. So we hope you guys really found this information useful. So, like I said, if you know somebody that could benefit from this information, please tag them in this video. We're always looking to help as many families, as many kids as we can within our community. And that's the way we can spread this information to more and more families is by tagging them on our social media channels and getting them to have access to this information. So we hope you guys enjoyed this content, and we look forward to putting out more educational content for you guys in the coming weeks. As always, guys, I'm Dr. Matt, and be well.